focusing in this particular webinar on fashion, arts, and graphic design. Joining me is Helen Kahn Griffith from the Waterford Institute of Technology. She's going to talk about their fantastic programs and the school that they have there. Helen, I give the cloud to you.
Oh, thank you so much for your introduction. And hello, everybody. I'm so honored and so pleasure to be here today with everyone. And so, I'm presenting Waterford Institute of Technology. And at the moment, I have to say, by next year, the good news for next year, January 1st, our university changed the name called Technological University for Southeast Island. So a lot of people already will notice the name. They will ask me to question what's different between Institute of Technology and university. So Institute of Technology not just focus on technology. So that's why I'm here for the fashion, for the design, for the arts, right? Otherwise, I will move to a technological subject. And so Institute of Technology is founded by the Irish government back to 1970s to produce a high quality of students for the company, special multinational company. They want a student be able to work straight away rather than to train them, change them transform them from theory to the practical. So that is why Institute of Technology are very practical. We have work placement, we have internship, and that is the main difference between Institute of Technology and university. The other one are very similar. We all have a degree, all have master, we all have PhD, postdoctor, EMBA, MBA, and also, of course, we have a business, humanity, arts, beside traditional and technology, computing, science, engineering. So just to give you a little bit an idea about what does that mean, right, as an Institute of Technology. So today's subject, the webinar, is all about the fashion, about arts, and about the design. So I have to say in front, I'm not a design person, I'm not an art person, and my background actually is business. So I actually is a WIT graduate back to 20 years ago as the first group of international students from Asia. I'm originally from China, but have been living and working at WIT in Waterford for more than nearly 20 years. So I have to say, my background is not arts or design, but however, because my job and my work, I'm so honored to be able to meet so many different people across different disciplines, meet different lecturers, course program, director, head of department. A lot of my colleagues was my lecturer, and now they are head department, head of school. And so it's great to see a big change in the past 20 years. So before I came along, I started to interview and talked more about our program, specifically in arts design and fashion. So the fashion program, we don't have fashion program, right? But we do have arts program, and we do have a visual arts design program. So there's 3 programs here. I just want to give you a brief introduction. So the first one we call Bachelor of Arts, so which is honor level 8. So all these 3 programs are level 8, which is level 8 is honor bachelor degree. Okay, so in Irish high level education, we also have a level 7, but level 7 is only ordinary bachelor degree, which is 3 years only. But level 8 is a bachelor of degree is honor, and most of them will be 4 years. However, we do have 3 years level 8 bachelor honor degree, which is a really good advantage for our student, because you finish 3 years and other students have to study harder, get another year to finish. So we are here talk about level 8, okay? So Bachelor of Arts, this arts program mainly have a very wide range of humanities and social science subjects in the course that is comparable to arts degree nationally and worldwide, because we're not, Ireland is a very small, tiny country. We're not just focused on Irish, and as a nation, we look at worldwide and job opportunity for the future. So the students are encouraged to study of the subjects such as English, literature, sociology, and other modern European language, religious studies, psychology, and other over 3-year period. And not just develop expertise into subject area, but also to develop a question creative approach to the modern world. So that is more about for the program. And the main aim for this program is to ask the biggest question, for example, who am I? What is truth? What is beauty? And does God exist? Of course, it's not a religious program, but the God, sometimes you can explain that as a universe, a bigger self, or higher energy. And how do I do good in the world around me, and what should I value? So this is a big, it's all arts about humanity. So just in case a lot of students, even before I know this program, I was automatically, oh, arts is just a painting something. No, not really. This particular Bachelor of Arts is more about humanity, social science. Okay, so you have to understand the program before you kind of make decision just by pick the name. Okay, so the next program is about Bachelor of Arts honor level 8. Sorry, I forgot to mention the previous course, Bachelor of Arts honor, it's actually 3 years degree. Okay, it's only 3 years. And the next two program, level 8 program, are 4 years degree. So the first one is a Bachelor of Arts in design, this particular design, and design, there's a blanket called visual communications. So you probably heard a lot of a design program degree, but this one, of course, is a degree in design, but have a specific direction is visual communication. So visual communication is often referred to as a graphic design, and it embraces symbols, type, and images that appear in the commercial public domain. Okay, so it's more focused on that graphic design. So graphic design work across a wide variety of print and screen disciplines, and the end result is normally a creative output in the 2D format. And now a lot of people start to talk about 3D format as well. So with the arrival of a digital and a mobile technology, the visual communication now includes visual media, information design, and screen-based design. And we all know, because of pandemic, so many things, so much industry has changed, go online. So now there's a huge demanding for the online presence. So from the traditional 2D graphic design, and now they all move on to 3D, more kind of visual media. Okay, so this is a 4 years degree program, and for the student for future employment, for example, in advertising industry or design area. And this program are very unique because in year 1 is all about basic foundation, and in year 2 gives student a better understanding, and they have the arts of a studio to practice. They understand what is a design history, what's a marketing, what's a legal and visual culture, and also something about typography or design in print, design illustration, together with print making, digital media, and photography. So you can see when you heard that, you say, wow, that is so many elements in this design program. That is why this program are in high demanding by the industry leaders, because they know our graduates, year 1, year 2, they have very solid foundation, but year 3, year 4 is so practical, and the student will ask to do the live project based on the company's needs. And year 4, student can go to the competition to be a winner to win the paid internship. And the paid internship between 2 months to 6 months, and the company will pay you a different organization. But because you already have year 3, the life project experience, so our students are very confident to present themselves and to work in the real world. So, and also at the end of the final year, all the students were required to do a public showcase. That is very scary for some students, because they have to present, give a talk, explain the artwork in the public. For example, in our central library, all the public can come in, and even they can, sometimes they can give a very nice compliment, sometimes could be very critical. So that is really challenge our student nerve, because they have to be able to take in any comments from the public, right? And so that is build the confidence and also polish their social skills. And because don't forget, this program name is visual communications. You have to communicate very well with your future employer, with your clients, with a colleague, and with the public. So, and at the end, the student showcase their program and to explain what's their work. And also very interesting is, and at the end, they will put everything on a special website, and to showcase their video. It's basically a CV, but that CV is not boring, traditional as a 1-page, 2-page CV. It's more kind of a video, the artwork, everything put together on internet. And under each student's name, so the future employee just click student's name, they say that student's video, the artwork, everything in a very designer way, rather than just a paper CV. So I would love to share that video with everyone. Is that okay with your lab?
Sure. I think everybody would be interested to watch that. And we are encouraging, while we're sharing the video, we are encouraging all the participants to ask questions about the Waterford Institute of Technology, so Helen can answer them after the presentation. Just write your questions on the comment or the chat section, and then our technical support will harvest them and will pass them to us. Okay, Helen, I think we're ready to watch your video.
Okay, so probably it's not a video. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. So it's basically a website and designed. So you can see at the moment we only have 8 students. So this is actually to telling all our students from last year, in a very short notice, ask them, are they willing to show their work, present themselves to the public, to anybody, because anybody, this website is not secret website. So design.ie. So not everybody want to put up. Some of them are still shy. They said, oh, I'm not ready. So however, this very brave 8 students say, why not? So they jump in and put everything together. So that's their picture, their work, their name. You can say the Neve, Emma, Rosie, and they put the name underneath, right? And then that is meet some of the students. And here you click, for example, Shannon's name, and you can see Shannon's image, and also the background. It's not very clear, probably because the share screen. You can see part of her work, and then underneath is, oh, he made a lovely USB, like official logo, and he also designed something for Sociological Association of Ireland to make a more environment friendly, and also view all the project. You click that, and all his email and contact, mobile phone. And now we'll look at Grace. And we see what Grace doing. So Grace doing, you can see he has a little bit his name, his background, the video he making, right? So it's alive, it's not kind of boring and about. So that is a program he designed for this organization. So he just put part of her project as a background. And then his photo, his description, business suit, his email, and portfolio. That is a part of her work, right? And that is probably the video you can see.
There's no audio, but we can hear the presentation. Actually, we can, because of the experience. But it's okay. It's okay. Just continue. We can like metaphorically hear it because of the experience that it's giving us. It's really interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so that is just to give you this information. And I know we also have another program which is just a visual visual program. So but this visual this program, design visual communication, is the most popular program. Of course, still a few students will do the pure the Bachelor of Arts, only arts, but that is a little bit different direction, right? So of course we have a music, we have other program, but mainly for today's is the design visual communication. Okay, so will we leave any questions and time for any student want to ask any question?
All right, Helen, thank you very much for that presentation. We have some questions here. The first one would be, are there scholarship opportunities specifically for Filipinos or Asians in Waterford Institute of Technology?
Oh yeah, we do. We have a scholarship for both undergrad students and postgrad students. For undergrad students, we offer 20% off of your tuition fees. So tuition fees is just 10,250 euro, and it's actually is the lowest level of the whole tuition fees in all the Irish and institution and technology. And the high range could be undergraduate per year could be 13,000. Some of the program like dentist, doctor, medicine could be 15,000 per year. But our program cross all discipline are only the same price, same tuition fees is 10,250 euro. So once you get a scholarship, you only pay less and take out 20%. So average, you just pay around maybe 8,000 euro per year. And this 20% scholarship actually is every single year. So it's not just, oh, I get my first year, that's it. I don't have any 20% off for year 3, year 2, year 4. And you actually can have that every single year, but there's only one condition. You have to do above average. Don't forget this scholarship, not just say, oh, I barely passed my exams. Can I entitled to continue my scholarship? No, you have to have above average score when at the end of your semester. Make sure your exams is doing well. So that is for undergraduate. For postgraduate is we have postgraduate is only 1 year. That is why Irish and postgraduate program are so popular for our internet students. A lot of country is postgraduate between 2 years to 3 years. So our postgrad program is only 1 year, and the scholarship is 2,000 euro off. And the average program tuition fees is about 10,500 euro. So the only difference between undergrad and post-grad tuition fees is only extra 250 euro difference. A lot of universities, they actually postgraduate, they make a huge difference to the undergrad, because they know postgraduate is only 1 year. It's not like undergraduate, you will spend the second year, third year with us. Postgraduate is only 1 year, it's very short. So for us, we're the public university, everything is funded by the Irish government. And also our program are in highly demanding, we're not short of students. And we always make sure our priorities always show quality and quality. So that's why we try to keep the program tuition fees as low as possible and try to get the best students coming.
They're trying to get the best students available here in the Philippines and around the world. Mel Peralta is asking, Helen, is the scholarship available for students over 35 years old?
There's no age limit. As a lot of students will say, oh, am I too young or am I too old? We will say, maybe you're too young. If you have to be 17 by the January, right? And when you apply for this year's, I talk about, say you're January, you're applying for this September program, you have to be 17. If you're under, you can't come here. But there's no limit, the age limits, right? And for the maximum, so you can be 30, 40, 80. We actually celebrate, and 4 years ago, we actually celebrate, and one of our oldest graduates, Tom, who is 84, and did his bachelor degree in sociology and 4 years degree in WIT, and even he got a reward from the Irish president. And so it's really inspiring. Think about it. The education is not just limited for certain age. Education is lifelong learning. So of course, once you meet our criteria, you apply for it, and you have evidence to prove why we should give to you, not anybody else. And of course, your advantage, probably life experience, work experience than other young applications. So that's your advantage. Definitely, you should go for it.
Definitely. Mel, please go for it. And all the other participants, it's always lifelong learning. That's the focus of the best institute and the best colleges and the best universities around the world. And one of them would be Waterford Institute of Technology. So we are almost running out of time. Helen, please invite everyone to visit your website, or if they have time, if they're near your area, they could visit the institution themselves. Please.
Yeah, sure. Why not? And our website is www.wit.ie. Very simple. The first 3 letters, Waterford Institute of Technology, so wit.ie. And the other thing, the advantage study in Ireland is the most friendly country on this planet. I know a lot of people are all friendly, right? But in general, as a nation, Irish people are really friendly. And also Irish people, as the location we say, is a Western country. But this small little Western country have such a high value of family value, very similar to the Asian culture and traditions. And we all know, as Asian people, we live at home, the family value is so important. We have friends and neighbors, traditions. But in Western, this kind of a little bit lost or a distance. But in Ireland, the family value, you can see in the primary school, the grandparents are waiting outside of the school gate to pick up the grandchildren. You won't see that much in any other Western country. Other Western countries, they will say, oh, grandparents say, that's your job. But here, it's all happy, support each other. So that is why all our students, international students, will say Ireland is their home away from home.
If you want to look for a university that will serve as your home away from home, as a university overseas, please visit their website, Waterford Institute of Technology, and maybe you can communicate with Helen Kahn Griffith of WIT. Thank you very much for joining us, Helen. Those who still have questions, you can just visit their email, Waterford Institute of Technology, to learn more about their amazing programs, to learn more about the scholarships that they offer, the faculty that they have, even the very good community that they have there. I'm Caleb Don Cunate from Trinity University of Asia, saying good afternoon, magandang hapon.